And welcome back. Chad Holmes with you here on Mornings with Pat Kreitlow on 98.9 WXCO. The time is 8:52. Continues to be a very beautiful start here in north central Wisconsin. Temperature has been rising quickly. Plenty of sunshine out there as well. Right now, taking a look at the thermometer, the temperature stands at 59 degrees, already 59, expecting a high temperature of 78 before all is said and done. Ian Welsh, I did not give you the topic for our number for the day quiz, which we'll have in a few minutes. I want to give you a few minutes to stew over it.
Sounds good.
The topic will be track and field records.
Track and field records.
So
Okay.
it'll involve track and field records. So we'll have that coming up in a couple of minutes.
Sounds good.
Real quickly, yesterday, looking at the high school scoreboard, I had a game. 98.9 WXCO yesterday. Wausau West defeated Wausau East by a score of 14-4. Big days for the middle of the Wausau West batting order. In fact, big days for everybody up and down the Wausau West batting order. But Taylor Liebelt and Claire Kalmus each had 3 hits, and they both had home runs in the 5th inning, back-to-back home runs that wrapped up the game for the Warriors, 14-4 over the Lumberjacks. Also yesterday in softball, DC Everest stays atop the conference standings, shutting out Wisconsin Rapids 9-0. Marshfield in the Valley got past Merrill 6-5, and in a non-conference game, Stevens Point defeated Kimberly by a score of 13-7. Mosinee was victorious in the Great Northern Conference. Big win for Mosinee, defeating Medford by a score of 3-1. Also in the GNC, Tomahawk fell to Antigo by a score of 6-1. In the Merrillwood Conference North, Rib Lake over Phillips 8-3. High school baseball yesterday, DC Everest edged Rhinelanders 7-6. Also, Merrill in a non-conference game knocked off Mosinee by a score of 10-4. Wittenberg-Burnhamwood beat Menominee Nation 10-0. It was Rib Lake over Phillips 14-0. Coming up later today, high school baseball, Stevens Point is at Wausau West in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. That game will be broadcast live right here on 98.9 WXCO, online at WXCO.FM, mobile devices and Alexa by searching WXCO, and on the Civic Media app, starting with the pregame show at 4:50 and the first pitch at 5 p.m. Also today, Wausau East will visit Merrill in the WVC, and Wisconsin Rapids is at Marshfield. In the Great Northern, Mosinee travels to Tomahawk. In the Merrillwood South, Auburndale is at Marathon. And that game can be heard on Sports 2 stream. Tom Weaver will be in Marathon today for Auburndale and Marathon. The Sports 2 stream of 98.9 WXCO, I should say WXCO.FM and the Civic Media app. So again, Tom Weaver has Marathon against Auburndale in high school baseball starting at 4:35 for the pregame, 4:45 for the first pitch on the Sports 2 stream of WXCO.FM and the Civic Media app. And that game will also air on delay following Wausau West against Stevens Point on 98.9 WXCO. Northern Lutheran in high school baseball is at Boulder. Edgar travels to Stratford. And Newman Catholic today takes on Assumption. And if you're looking to spend a beautiful day outside, that game will be played at Athletic Park. So special opportunity for the Newman Cardinal baseball team to play at Athletic Park. They will take on Assumption at 4:45. Nice. All right. It is time now for our number for the day.
Okay.
And we do it as a quiz with Ian Welsh. We give him 3 choices for the number for the day, 2 of which are incorrect. 1 is right, so that's 1 out of 3, 33%. So anything above 33% for the week is a passing grade. Anything below 33% is a failing grade, but we want more than that. We want him to get more right than wrong for the week. So if he gets 3 out of 5, that's a winning week.
Yes.
Then an A week, above the call, excellent, is 4 out of 5, and an A++.
Yes.
The perfect week of 5 out of 5. But today, our number for the day involves track and field and a record set in track and field.
Track and field records.
Yep.
Okay.
Roger Bannister became the first person to run the mile under 4 minutes on this date on May the 6th of what year? So the number for the day is, what year did the first person break the 4-minute mile?
Okay.
Was that year 1934, 1944, 1954? So May the 6th of either 1934, 1944, or 1954, Roger Bannister of England became the first person to run the mile in under 4 minutes. The back in the day, it used to be the 4-minute mile was the big goal, and it took a while, and somebody finally broke it, and that was Roger Bannister on May the 6th of 1934, 1944, or 1954.
1934, 44, or 54. That's a very impressive record. You got to think about the. Okay, gotta focus here. Okay, our final answer. I'm going to say the record was broken. Wow, trying to overthink this, but okay. The final answer, I'm going to say
See the beads of sweat there.
Yep, you definitely see them. But I will say 1954. I'm going to go with C as my final answer. I'll go with the big number today. 1954 is my final answer.
Did a lot of digging there. You could see the wheels really turning today.
Good.
All right.
Hopefully it pays off.
On May the 6th of what year did Roger Bannister become the first person to run the mile in under 4 minutes? The correct answer was 1954.
Yes.
You did it again.
Wow.
You are on a roll. You got a passing grade already for the week.
Oof. You definitely see the beads of sweat as I was thinking about that answer.
We'll see if we can make it 3 for 3 tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Also tomorrow, we'll be joined from the Marathon County Public Library by why is my mind?
Robin Vargas.
Robin Vargas. My mind was blank. What a day. But we'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, Chad. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Tuesday, everybody.